don't know if I did that right. Hello. Hello, hi. Welcome to Monday Morsels in Bare Bones Kitchen. How are y'all tonight? Cheers. I am your culinary coach, Harmony. Welcome into Bare Bones Kitchen, where if you have bare essentials or bare knowledge, allow me to inspire you to do something delicious for yourself, your family, your friends. We don't judge around here. All right, I got me another 6-pack of this Men's Room IPA because it is so delicious. All right, I had to finish that one off so I can start that one. It's just how it works around here in Bare Bones Kitchen. Allow me to make a fool of myself. All right. So, tonight I have some mascarpone. We've used this before. It's a little creamy Italian style sweet cheese. We've used this before in, I think, just one other dish. I think it was a more of a sweet dish as opposed to a savory dish. So tonight we're going to do it in a savory dish. I have some pasta boiling over here. What did I use? I used linguine. So that's just about done. I'm actually going to shut that off because it's done. It's done. It's done enough. It's done enough. So how are you all tonight? I hope that you are doing well. I have had a very rough day. Very rough start to my day. In case you have not watched or you have not scrolled through, because, you know, everybody's got a different routine when they're going through Facebook. And, like, some people don't show up and some things don't show up. But this shit has been running space in my head all day. Why? Why do I let a little peon that I don't know or that means nothing to me rent space in my head? I don't know. I think maybe I just need a few more haters so I can build my wall up. Now, I'm going to tell you all, if you know me, then you know that, 15, 20 years ago, I would have been a duck's back and just let that shit roll off. But now that I'm getting older, I'm like, I contemplate this stuff. And I'm so much more emotional these days. It's so weird. So it's like trying to wrap my head around the BS that is internet trolls. Okay? I didn't grow up with the internet. Like, this is a new thing to me. I literally had to take my Kindle in last night to my son and be like, why won't it play? I was just watching Hulu. Why won't my Kindle play noise? Turns out, I had the volume down. I don't know how that happened, because I was literally just watching Hulu, walked up the stairs, and all of a sudden my volume was off. I can't explain it, you guys. I can't explain it. So why do I let an internet troll get under my skin? I don't really know. I can only blame it on me getting older and being like motivated to, hello Wheeler, being motivated to, I don't even have the words to explain it. So I guess I just need more haters so I can build my shell up again. Maybe it's because I've just found more love in my heart and soul as I've gotten older, and I'm not such a cold-hearted, chip-in-the-shoulder bitch. It's possible. Okay, I know some of your asses are laughing, but it's totally possible. All right. Moving on. Okay, internet troll, conversation done and over with. He can do whatever he needs to do, harass small children into crying because he's just that much of a wuss, but whatever. Yes, I do want your people to bust his chops for me. I just don't even know why he came after me. It was weird. Like, I think I follow like one gamer, and it was because they were pleasant and nice and made a comment. Like, you want me to follow you? Don't be a dick, yo. Don't be a dick. It's weird. It's just weird. And then my friend Jason, he says, there's a lot of people out there that will do that just for, like, the views. I'm like, I'm not watching his shit. I watched, like, a portion of one of his videos, and that was just to see if I could recognize his voice. And I didn't. So I'm like, I don't even know who the hell you are, homie. Go shoot up your video. What do you have anything to do with what I'm doing? I don't belong on YouTube. I didn't realize I needed your permission, my friend. or enemy, that's okay too. I'm all right with that either way. All right, anyways, moving on. Moving on. You know what? I'm going to freaking cheers to that. Oh, you got my back because you want me to get some haters? That, I mean, I'm cool with that. You got a ton of followers, so if you can get some of your people to be my haters so I can build a shelf, totally down. You have a ton of followers. Thanks, Wheeler, for having my back. Cheers to you, buddy. My Men's Room IPA, one of our local radio stations here in Seattle, 99.9 KISW, Seattle's best rock. Even though it's just, honestly, Seattle's same rock. That's, you know when you're listening to KISW. Though lately, they've been kind of mixing it up, which is nice. All right, we're going to rock out with this butter in this pan. And then we're going to throw a little bit of garlic in it. So again, I've got my pasta over here. It's already ready to go. I probably got my pan too hot, so now it's not just butter, it's brown butter, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm going to let it just chill for a minute over there. I thought I had some fresh garlic, but it turns out I didn't. So, good thing I got a backup. Good thing. Rock out with like a teaspoon of that. What did Melissa say in our videos? If you think it's enough garlic, it's not, add more. I'm down for that. Garlic's good for you guys. It's good for, it keeps the vampires away. All right, and then I happened to find some white wine in my refrigerator. I tasted it. It tastes all right. I'm just not a wine drinker, so it is what it is. But I did have a chef that would tell me, well, he told all of us, not just me. I wasn't anything special in that class, you know. He said, you don't ever put bad wine in your food. You always drink the bad wine and save the good wine for your food. I don't know how much I believe that crock, but whatever. I'll take it. I don't drink wine anyways. So this actually isn't very terrible, but I'm definitely not the wine connoisseur, okay? It's some buttery Chardonnay. That's what I buy it in these little containers. Use your words, Harmony. Okay, I buy it in these little containers because they have a little screw top. Classy. That's classy wine. Classy, you guys. Because I don't use it very often, so. And we're just going to reduce that wine down to like half. While I am waiting for it to reduce down to like half, I'm going to add in my shrimp in just a minute. Because this is not going to take very long, you guys. Shrimp does not take very long to cook at all. And I just want to make sure I don't overcook it. Because when you overcook seafood, it gets all rubbery, and you don't want that. One of my favorite things to have in the freezer, because you can do a lot of stuff with it. It's not extremely expensive, but I put it in the freezer. I just buy the bags of it in the freezer. It's just Zane and I, so that's how we roll sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta throw something together. And you know, with my kid, you just never know what he's gonna want. All right, I think we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it and let that shrimp cook. So what's a good thing that's happened in your world, Wheeler? Tell me. You're the only one on that I can see so far. But, I mean, hi, no glasses on, so I can't see very much. Can't see very much at all. Or what's going on in anybody's world if you're on here? Let me know. Let me know. I'm still busy as a bee trying to do 2 jobs, so that's fun. It's fun. I'll be doing a little bit of overtime again this week because it's fun to do 2 people's jobs. Thank goodness our replacement transportation coordinator, who has gigantic shoes to fill, side note, started this morning with her onboarding, so I don't know if she will be in tomorrow or not in our office, but yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Change is good, as long as I don't have to do anything different. I stand by that. I really don't mind change most of the time, but it just takes me a minute to get used to it, you guys. That's really it. All right, so we started with these little gray shrimpies. Now we're going to flip them over because they're getting pink. They're getting pink. See pink? Great. So we just want to flip them over. And this is going to go pretty quickly once we get this all taken care of. If I can flip the damn thing, because it just wants to fight me. Wants to fight me. Got a seafood boil happening this weekend. I'm pretty excited about. Get to spend some time with my kids. Always fills my heart and soul to hang out with my children. All right, so I did risotto last night. And this is what I have left. So we're going to do most of this. This is an 8-ounce container, I believe. I know I saw it earlier. Yes, 8-ounce container. And the recipe I loosely followed calls for 3/4 of a cup of this. So just about the rest of what I have, to be honest with you. Like I took out 2-ish tablespoons or so. And we're going to roll with it. We're just going to see what happens. Mascarpone is kind of like a cream cheese / butter, but it doesn't tend to have an exuberant amount of flavor. It's a very mute flavor, which is why the garlic and the butter that's in the pan right now is really important. And I was supposed to buy shallots, and guess what I didn't buy? Shallots. You guessed it. You guessed it correctly. Did not buy shallots. But it'll be fine. We've got some spinach to put in here as well. And this is just, it's really kind of like a creamy scampi, which is why I was kind of drawn to this little recipe. Because most of the time when you're using mascarpone, you are using it for like tiramisu. So it tends to be a sweet dish, not necessarily a savory dish. So I was totally down to try something that was savory with it. All right, I've got my pasta here going in. I probably could have cooked more, but this was what was left in my box. Oh, I feel like that'll be fun. It's going to reduce down slightly, I'm sure. Not too much though, because we don't want the shrimps to cook too much more. Going to throw in some spinach. Little leaves in there that are a little yellow. Oops. Let me just throw it all over the counter while I'm at it. You know, I like to embarrass myself like that. All right. Now I'm going to take my lemon, and we're just going to do that outer part of the lemon. Remember, you don't want to get too far into your pith. We're just taking the zest, so just that outer portion, that shiny portion. And yes, I washed my lemon first. I made sure to do that because my son was like, Mom, why are there 3 stickers on here? It's like, apparently somebody got sticker happy. I don't know. And this is just going to give it a nice, vibrant little right on top. And you don't have to zest the whole thing, because this is, I mean, I zested like a third of it, okay? It's gonna be fine. Just fine. It's just gonna be enough to like lift up that cheesy flavor, lift up that seafood a little bit. And obviously, if you're allergic to seafood, please don't make this. Use chicken or something instead. If you're gonna use chicken, I would probably omit the lemon, even though that might still be pretty good. If you are worried about putting alcohol in it, the alcohol is going to burn out, but if you're very uncomfortable with that whole situation, use broth. Use chicken broth or vegetable broth or whatever. Just use broth. It'll be fine. Hello, Sue. How are you? I haven't seen you in forever. I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with my pan. My brain is going 1,000 miles a minute. Look at that. So it's, again, kind of like a shrimp scampi, but it's creamy because of the mascarpone. And, yeah. I am probably brutalizing that word, by the way. I've always said mascarpone, but if you look at it, it says mascarpone. So, my bad. No offense. No offense. Don't come after me. Or do, because I need to build up that I'm an idiot shell. Yeah. It's called growth. It's called growth. All right, y'all. That's what I have. Side note, YouTube is all up to date, which is my guess of why, you know what, I'm not even going to continue. I'm not even going to give it the energy anymore. YouTube is up to date. I actually got a message for my own video today, and I love it when that happens because it kind of cracks me up. There will not be a show on Wednesday because I will be working on Wednesday, so there will not be a show on Wednesday. And what else do I have? I don't think I have anything else. So, thanks for showing up. Y'all keep showing up. So do I. I will see you next week on Monday for Monday Morsels. Cheers, bitches.